I don't know. I mean, that's something I need to figure out. Also, I would like to play with round bales. We never did. Also, I have one thought. I don't think we need it. But once I do the sheeps and stuff, I think you can just do straw, right? But having this field as a grass field might be quite a nice idea. Like just nearby house, the smallest, one of the smallest fields in the game being a grass field. Somehow that feels proper. And then we do a little bit of, but at the same time it doesn't, I don't know, is it worth having that small size of a field for a silage? Because we could keep it, but we could also sell the silage. Oh, we'll see. That's something that we'll have to check in the future. This field. How the hell we didn't even use... Well, we did use you by accident, but how the hell you got so dirty? Okay, that's clean. The back of that. Sometimes I'm not sure, like, will the game accept cleaning here, or I have to clean here where it attaches? Like, how exactly cleaning works. I just cleaned it, but I never paid enough attention. You are not clean. For stuff like that. To actually clean object or like some point. I know, like, why I'm thinking that is because of pieces like this. Hey, Batu. Because it's very hard sometimes to clean this loader. As you can notice. It is cleaning, but slowly. What map is this? The Great Plateaus. I don't have it anywhere written, unfortunately. But it's called Great Plateaus. It's like a map with a lot of weird shape and inclines and like it's not easiest to work on with like depending on the stuff you have. And also not crazy big fields. There is couple big fields, but nothing is crazy big. Also, this yard here I built it. That was a field. You start like down here. And it is a good idea because you're more center to every selling point. Right now, if I get to sell 3 and 4, we need to drive like across the map. It's a small map, but still. Plus you get silo for free. Also, this map has like grapes and stuff, which is quite cool. Don't make mistake I do. Don't delete the mod. That's like harvester and stuff for grapes, because it took me a while to figure out install it again. We don't have it yet, but yeah, it has some grape stuff, like you can see it here. Olives and grapes. Which is quite cool. I want to work on it eventually. But yeah, Great Plateaus. I guess there is a grape harvester mod at Mod Hub. You get it with the map. Once you download the map, it's included in a map pack. But I was again, this is my first playthrough of this. I know it's all game, but I never played Farming Simulator. So I kinda stupidly deleted exact mod I needed for this map. Well, again, we still didn't end up using it, but we will. Eventually. I just chose it because of the shape of the fields and how the map felt. It looks like for me it was a nice looking map. I need to grab some fertilizer. Need to is a strong word, but it should be fine. Yep. Okay, so now we need to get canola again. Oh, next one. Genius. But yeah, I kind of build my own farm. I like it. The only issue I have is producing so much lag. And it's far from selling point. Plus my potato is my PC is potato, so that doesn't help. Yeah, I actually read about that. Yeah, the optimization is not best. I know also from watching some YouTubers, like if somebody makes you a map, they probably can include, or they know how to, not makes you a map, like edit the map itself. They can kind of include the objects you place in the map, so it's like less problem for optimization, but at the same time, my PC is shit, and Streamlabs decided a month ago or 2 months ago to double his CPU usage, so yeah. We started having those bigger lag problems at that point. On one update, Streamlabs just, oh, I'm gonna drain like 35% of your CPU now. I think it was like 20, up to 25%. They added 10% to that. Okay, so we're gonna do edge. You have 3070 and still getting... I'm assuming with 3070 you have also good CPU, but it seems like this is much heavier on CPU than... Well, my CPU sucks. Like, I have 4th generation Intel. It's old PC. PC is like 9 years old. But... Yeah, it's not... Also, I did Google it, of course, as soon as I got the trouble, and I noticed that people are complaining about optimization stuff. I don't know how it's on 22. I would assume it would work worse than this one, just because of the better graphics and everything. Who knows? FPS got worse when I lower the graphic settings? Maybe that's the key. Maybe I need to up the graphic settings. That wouldn't be a first game that does that, to be honest. I don't remember which one, but I remember noticing that in some other games too. But yeah, as I mentioned, this is like my first playthrough of this. I had played only one farming game before this, it's Farming Dynasty, and that was a like big surprise for me, because I didn't expect to like this. I thought farming is gonna be way too repetitive and boring. And it's not boring, but it's gonna keep me like for a short period of time and I'm gonna get bored. Nope. I can do this every day. I don't, but I can. Farming since in 2011? Nice. Yeah, this is my first playthrough. I don't know, can you even call this a playthrough, but yeah. It's first what I'm checking the game. There is no true in this play. You just play until you want. Eventually my next thing is gonna be trying seasons. I thought this map had seasons, but seems like it doesn't work with the seasons. Because I'll pop up mistake once I click to select the mod, right? Okay, I hope I did good, because I didn't pay much attention to what I was doing. I was just following the edge. Seems like a good deal. Easier to check is sometimes with fertilizer, because it's more precise than the green one. Okay, so we're gonna do our usual ridges. Okay, let's see. So 135 roughly, I would say. Okay. Isn't it great when you have much to do like animals? Yeah, we're gonna actually next weekend, for the next weekend, I'm gonna edit my farm and get our first animals. I'm probably just gonna, as the first animal, do something easier like sheeps. And then maybe on the season map, I'm gonna look something for, but that's much in the future. Something with cows, because cows seem much more complex. But at the start of the safety game, you don't have much work, so you feel a little bored. Well, you always have contracts. That's what we did in this one when I had like just 2 fields. Raise that a bit. That's decently straight. And just birds appear. Yeah, now I got myself in a nice loop that my equipment is just like cutting to have enough stuff to cover all the fields I have. Basically. Once I'm done with one field, the other field is there or already ready to harvest. That feels nice. But as we are gonna progress, the equipment is gonna progress, so we can do more. Oh yes, somebody mentioned precision farming DLC too. I didn't forget that. Well, hopefully I'm not gonna forget that. But somebody also... I don't know what it does exactly, but I wouldn't mind it. Because I don't think we're gonna do... I mean, never say never. I don't know how long I'm gonna play it, but that map might be my last map of this, and then we switch to some other games. Who knows? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I have no clue yet. That's way too far in the future to think. I still have a lot to do, and so basically I'm playing this twice a week, about 3 hours, one in-game day per stream. Roughly. We didn't do it in the beginning, but now we are doing one in-game day per stream, so it's not going anywhere fast. Took me ages to realize what ridge makers do, or what they are for. That was always funny. I had it in Farming Dynasty. I didn't understand what they did at all, so I never used them. But yeah, it took me a long time to figure that one out, because I tend to not Google much. So yeah, that kind of toughens stuff. Now I can't do field without ridges. It adds many things to the game. It's about soil types and stuff. Okay, I mean, we can try it, we can try it. We can figure that one out. I will probably have to Google that a bit, how it works. But why not? It would be nice also, I need, at that point, it's quite a bit in the future, because as I said, I don't play much. So I want to be happy with this play map, what I did, and then we're gonna switch to something else. Again, seasons, precisions, mods and stuff like that. I will also have to find a map for that. Oh. something that also visually I like. I don't know, maybe the next map is gonna be more square fields, just to feel a difference too. We'll figure it out once it comes time. Yeah, it could be fun, it could be fun. Just more complexity seems good for this game. Also, it depends a lot on time, because still need to... I think in seasons you can do more later once you can buy more fields, because they have less empty time. So you can do more, overall more fields or bigger fields. Right now I'm like limited with my equipment on 3 fields. I could squeeze a small field, but that's it. That's a hole. Big, 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 big. Oops, wrong thing. Okay, not a single miss. With the fertilizer it's easiest to see that you made a mistake. With the ridges it's hard to make, but still, it happens here and there. You leave a dot or small line. But yeah, I don't know, did you ever play the Farming Dynasty? The whole section of Dynasty games is amazing. I didn't play the newest ones, but I also saw people are not happy with the newest ones. I mean, I'm mostly asking about Farming Dynasty since you seem to be liking farming games a lot. Enough. Climb the rocks a bit. So a little bit after. Alaska is still there? I didn't hear you in a while. What are you doing? Doing some dungeon, fighting some elites there? PvP? He's playing World of Warcraft, I think. Still here, just questing. Okay. Yeah, I hear you not speaking, so I thought, okay, something's happening. Who knows, maybe some ganking and stuff? Damn, I remember when I had so much trouble in Strength of Vale when I played original. Luckily, I was always in some guilds, so I always had help of the higher levels. But yeah, Strength of Vale was a big one for like higher levels hitting the smaller levels. Mostly play PvE servers now, PvP on the background. Yeah. I mean, I can't remember the server I was it PvP or PvE. There was some zones that were PvP, so I think it was PvE server. Because it's... Strangleton was one of the zones that you would be PvP. But I don't remember, to be honest, was that PvE or PvP server. But yeah, the Strangleton Vale was heavy on ganking. I even remember, especially with my second character, well, I don't know, was it second, but second high-level character that I made, specifically for guild, I made a priest. Because they lacked healers. In Burning Crusade, actually. Was it Burning Crusade? Actually, I'm not sure. It might be actually later. No, it was Burning Crusade. It was in Burning Crusade. But I decided to make a priest. Because at that point leveling was like super fast, which I actually didn't like that much, because it made you skip areas, zones. They just buffed the amount of XP you got. But yeah, I remember like with the when I was leveling priest, there was like a lot of PvP in there. Everybody liked hitting the priests. I remember effing a low-level warrior that constantly attacked me and couldn't kill me. But he was like about my level, so it was kind of fair-ish. And then at some point, I don't know, did he call them or something, but I remember like huge amount of high levels decided to go and gank the area. So I got my guild, I switched to my hunter. It was a huge PvP in the Strength of Vale. I can talk about that game for hours. Because I did spend a crazy amount of hours in it. I was playing it from morning to evening, like without stopping. Like everything I needed to do in real life I didn't do because of that game. For a couple of years. The top is almost done, then we have the bottom. We're gonna probably have to restock on seeds once we start doing the bottom part. Speaking of real life, I need to I just reminded you, huh? See you later, buddy. Have fun. Hope the weather is nice. Don't really need a ridge for this shot. There is going to be a last ridge here. We're going to do ridges down once we do it. Okay, a last pass on top with about 35% seeds left, 34. You see, now I consider this weird. We use one seed to cover that. Sometimes with the seeds it's just weird. I know it wasn't much. Well, actually, that's not one seed, because if that's counted in tons, right? We had actually kilos in this case, 360. So there is a lot of seeds in 1 kilo, or whatever volume measure they use. Follow this the line that you can kind of see them. Try to keep it as straight as possible, keeping that line between the front body. You're roughly good. Ooh. It's funny how Alaska goes. Speaking of real life, I'm late. I need to go. That happens so often. Just one more quest. It's not gonna take that much time. Oh look, it's 3 AM. I need to wake up in 3 hours. I mean, to be honest, World of Warcraft is amazing game, but being part of the guild, and I would even say even more, well, depends what likes, right? But for me, the smaller guild I was in, this meant everybody was friendly, and you kind of knew really good everybody. Like, I remember, I think, yeah, Burning Crusade, I think it was. And there was that, like, town that's both Alliance and Horde. And it was like you couldn't run in, it was a circle basically. And I remember, like, late in the night, past midnight, I was on whatever we use for, like, talking between each other in guild. I was with, like, some of them, and we were just, like, running in circles around town and, like, talking about random stuff. Like, not even playing the game. Somebody maybe farmed something, you know, just like you're going mining, picking flowers or something, right? In the world